All right, guys. I think we are ready for streaming now. If you guys can hear me fine, please let me know. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. I was repairing a phone. That's why it took a little bit. All right, let me clean this. Can you guys hear me fine? So I'm about to show you how to repair this iPad, which is gaming iPad. And what do you guys think that how it broke? Any idea? Do you guys know? What do you think is that damaged this iPad? So this is the iPad we are going to fix. It looks like it got shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. What do you guys think happened to this? Let's find the story. So, and also, do you know what generation is it? I'm going to show you the back and the front. Most iPad looks the same, but they are not the same. So the inside is different and the screen also is different. Let's see who is going to know. Or maybe when I open the inside you might find out, but can you tell from the edge of the iPad or not? Here, I'll show you quick like that. And you might have any idea. If not, I will start repairing this. Somebody said Air 2, 8th generation, iPad 6, Airsoft, BB. I don't want to say the name that. No, it's not those. Hammer, maybe Hammer, yes. All right, Gen 4, iPad 9, iPad Air 2. Air 2 usually, okay, let me give you one tip. Air 2 LCD and screen usually come together, okay? You see like the gap between the screen and the LCD, it's not like that on the Air 2. It's like flat, so this is definitely not Air series. Not like the Air series like that, okay? But I didn't see the right answer yet, guys. Come on. iPad, somebody said iPad 9. Okay, I saw 1 actually. Yes, that's right. This is the iPad 9 generation. All right, let's get started. So we have to turn off the iPad first. I hope the sliding is working. All right, still working. I don't want to get caught. You see so much cut in there. All right, now what we're gonna do, which what I'm going to do, I'm gonna heat it a little bit on the edge so I can go underneath the screen and pull this out and then put the new one, okay? And we're gonna transfer the home button to the new screen. So let's get started. You can use like the heat gun. If you don't have heat gun, you can use heat pad, or let's say you're doing this in the house, you can do the hair dryer, okay? So do not hold the heat on the one spot. So let's say if you heat it just one spot more than like 10-15 seconds, you will burn the LCD, okay? And that will damage. So do not do that, okay? Just go like that on the edge only, because the adhesive they put on here, okay? That's the adhesive where usually they put on the iPad. So you don't want to heat it too much, okay? So this is what we do, like that, like that. You can do like every 2 seconds, 3 seconds, until you see like your tool can go underneath. Okay, this is good enough for me. Now I'm gonna take razors. All right, so what I do usually, I usually go on this top right corner. Don't go too deep also with your razor too. So if you can tell this line right here, that's where LCD started. So you have to put this much inside, okay? If you put too deep, you might damage your LCD again. So you will replace the LCD as well. That's gonna cost you more money, okay? So go a little bit. So now I will go this side, okay? Let's go like that. Now, my tools, those are my best tools. Galatasaray, okay? Red and yellow. So we're gonna put this on here. Now we're gonna use a little bit more heat. We're gonna slide this. All right, let's do the yellow. I like yellow. So, like that. So we're gonna take this all broken glass. Those are real glass. Okay, so when you do this, just pay attention to LCD only for now on top, because like I said, you don't want to go too deep to damage the LCD. If you damage the LCD, then you're done. All right, so far so good. Okay, it's coming easy. All right, let's go here to this side. Let's put this under this side. Okay, let me turn this. I'm gonna take those glasses out of the way because we don't wanna cut ourselves. So you can use, if you want, gloves. I don't like using if you don't want to get cut. You might have small piece glasses also, so just be careful when you do it. All right, so I will do the same thing now on this side. Again, this is like a little bit tricky this side because you don't have too much space like compared to up. You see only that much, so be careful. Okay, just check the line. You will see like the line go through like that. So that's your red line, which means like, you know, don't pass that. If you pass, then you pay the price. Okay, so let's say you're using the razor and it's not coming off. Try to use a little bit more heat, so this way you can go underneath and slide it. I will show you the other side trick on the other side. So this is basically, it's all the same for the iPad 5 generation up to new 10 generation. Okay, they all look the same. So if you can manage to fix one, you can manage to fix them all. Okay, but just a couple things you need to pay attention. Okay, now we are almost near the home button. So here what you need to pay attention is here is this. So there is home button flex cable. Okay, it goes from here connecting under the board. So pay attention that wire. If you cut this wire, fingerprint won't work. And also Wi-Fi antenna right on there. Okay, so two things we need to pay attention. We're gonna lift a little bit slow, not too much, because like I said, we don't want to damage anything while we're repairing. So go, like when I do it, I usually try to sit under and then do it, because I want to able to check what I'm doing. So I'm not like going blind and doing it, you know what I mean? So you see right here is the Wi-Fi antenna. If you cut that, then you damage. Okay, that one actually came nice. All right, so far so good. So here what we're gonna do is I will use the heat a little bit on this side because I didn't do anything on this side. So that's the tricky part that I usually do. I don't usually touch that part because when you use the heat, you can just pull this like that and put it up and it will come just like that. Simple. Okay, now so far home button there. Okay, all right, let me, where is my helper? All right, let's use this business card. I don't know where it is. Okay, I will put this right behind it so I can use my hands. So there are 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws. So we are going to remove those so we can pull the LCD. So this is one. I hope it won't drop. Stay with me. All right, so sometimes the tool doesn't work. I have to magnetize my tools. Okay, now got it. That's one. Other corner. 2. Right here, Apple didn't want you to know. It's hitting screw. 3. Another one right here. Apple didn't want you to know. Okay, 4. So important, we have to lift this, okay, but it's so fragile you can damage it. So how I do it, I usually use a little bit alcohol on this corner under, okay, a little bit, not too much, and I take my razor I'm gonna lift only the corner, this side, okay, just one side. And I usually do this side, not too much, okay, a little bit. You see, I pull that. Now, what I do, I take like my business cards, okay, paper. I don't use metal underneath because you can damage your LCD. I put right between. Now, I will slide this all the way down like that. Right, let's do. And try not to touch with your finger on the LCD. You don't want to leave any fingerprint, okay? Now we got it on, so we can lift and pull this up just like that. Good job. So I need another helper here. Let's use this. Okay, so now we got it stand. So right here, you guys can see it. We have like 3 screws there, right? So we're gonna remove that. 1. They are the same size also. 2 and 3. Okay, so I will put those also on the side. Let me take this bracket. Come here, baby. Okay, now I'm gonna go very gentle underneath. All right, just like that, slow. Okay, so we can remove this from there. So we got the LCD out. Okay, now the next, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna remove the screen connector. I'm gonna just like that, slow, slow, nice. Let me take this away. All right, so here you see that black, okay, black, this, we're gonna remove that. That's holding the home button. Let's put this here on the side. So here, Apple didn't want you to know to home button connector. I'm gonna peel that. Okay, let's put this here. Put this up. See, I got glass. See that? All right, so we're gonna go under, pull it out. Now we got the whole thing out, so we can take our screen and put this on here. We got it out. So what I'm gonna do now, okay, I will put this on the side. See there is a screw right on the main board. We turn off the iPad, but we still want to make sure, you know, we don't want to short it out. So I'm going to take that off. Take this. Okay, let me take the color one, white one. We're gonna put this right between the battery and the main board. So sometimes you might need to go under. So okay, like that. Now we are safe. Okay, next, what we do, we're gonna clean the frame. Make sure we don't leave any glasses, okay? Because if you leave glass, then when you put the new screen, it won't fit, or it might be up, okay? See those glasses? We're gonna clean. Flat razor, take it and take all this old adhesive on the frame. If you like ASMR, yeah, I'll put you on sleep. Sleep with me. All right, so we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna make sure we don't have any glass left. Also, while you do that, don't damage your frame. I'm going to take the old adhesive, all of them out, because my screen that I'm going to use has already adhesive. I will apply more glue also, because I want this to be safe. All right, let's go. Almost done. Like what we did is like the 80% is done, which important part because we take it out the LCD without damaging. That's one thing. We didn't damage the home button. Another thing, we didn't damage the Wi-Fi's antennas. That's another thing. So those are the things you need to pay attention. And again, it's the same for every generation. If you learn the way, like one of them just to do it, and you can do all of them. But there, compared to iPhone, it's not that easy. I might make it look easy, but I don't think anybody likes to do the iPads because it takes too much time to do it. And you know, you have big chance to damage. All right, so far so good. Let's see what you guys say on the comment. All right, let me see what you guys commenting. So somebody is asking, where is ice? Ice is here, guys. So I'll show you at the end of this repair. And what other questions we have here? All right, we're gonna remove this home button and transfer on the new screen, right? And have you done any dirty phones? A lot. Ooh, okay, what else? How much money do I make? Nothing. I work. Money is not the important thing, guys. Don't worry about it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna heat it up. Not too much. It will help. Okay. Now we can go underneath. Let me see. Just like that. Here we go. Don't damage this. This is very important. That's why I'm going very slow. Okay. Now push with your finger under. And almost there. Okay. Good. So we got the home button out. And you need to check, make sure there is no glass left. All right, so we're gonna clean it. See that small glass on there? Okay, we have got one small one here. You know, black on black, it's hard to see it sometimes. That's why you need to pay attention. Okay, so now I got my new screen, which is here. So we're gonna transfer this to new screen. Make sure no glass left. All right. So, okay, let me remove this sticker first because when you put the screen, right, sometimes it gets on your way. This one lifted. Why? So, okay. Now let's turn this off. I want to cut this part because I want to check before I put everything. I need to hear the home button clicks. Otherwise, if it doesn't work, then all the job you do for nothing. So you need to make sure that you hear the sound. So now we take this. I'm gonna put it there. Make sure it fits. You want to check also from the front. It aligns like flat, okay? You hear? So that's good thing. All right, but what I will do extra, I usually put crazy glue because sometimes when you put it right and some kids, you know, they're so, you know, like not gentle, and they push so hard, and then the home button goes inside. So when you put the glue under, it will hold it even if they press it hard. I don't want to put too much this way. Okay, like that. So this way it's safe. All right, I want to make sure it didn't move, still clicks. So I will wait like 20 seconds to glue the dry. That's why, like I said, the iPad is always, you know, tricky. There are so many things that you need to pay attention on the iPad repair. Otherwise, you know, it gets damaged on the way. All right, let's see while we wait into this glue dry. What time is it? Somebody is asking. It's 12:17 p.m. All right, what else? Ice, everybody's asking. Ice will be here shortly. Somebody is calling me? No, okay. What other questions do you guys have? I can read. Okay, so far, okay, this is good now. So now we can install the new screen. Okay, I will just lift this. We're gonna lift it at the end. So, because if you do it now and if you touch the inside the glass, there will be fingerprint, and you don't want to see the fingerprint while you're using your iPad, right? I don't think it's a good idea. So that's why we're gonna lift that part at the end. So far, our iPad screen is ready. Now, the worst part, which is, I hate this part. Sometimes, you know, because those board, if you damage the board, okay, so you are literally done. You cannot do, if you do it on your home, you cannot do mainboard job. So when you don't, you have to see what you're doing, okay, here. If you don't see it, don't press too hard on those pin. If you damage the pin on the mainboard, the slide will not work and it will jump all over the screen, your screen, and you will damage your iPad, okay? So make sure you see what you do. Very important. That's like the most important thing here. That's why I always take my time. I want to make sure, like, you know, I'm seeing what I'm doing. And if I don't see it, and if I see if I'm going to break it, I am not pressing too hard, okay? So now I'll put this here. I'll check underneath. I want to make sure that I see what I do right there. You heard that? Gonna hear the click. If you don't hear it, don't press it. Okay, nice. Usually it takes so much time, you know, to put that. All right, let me put this helper here again. You have to hear it, guys. If you don't hear it, like, you know, it's very important. Now we can put the home button flex to connecting. Put that here. We took this sticker here, we put it there. Let's take this, put it right there. You remember that black holder we took from here? Let's put this right there. Everything the way it is. Looking good? Yeah. Now we can take this. So if you don't put that screw back, what it will do, it will reboot your iPad. Make sure you put it back because you leave space between the battery and the mainboard, and it will just keep rebooting. It won't charge, it won't do nothing. So make sure you put this back. Now we taking our LCD. Before we put in there, we are going to do makeup. No kidding, makeup. So you take your makeup kit and you clean the LCD. That's why I don't touch the LCD, because if you touch it, it's gonna take forever for you to clean it, and you're gonna have so much, you know, dust and everything in there. So make sure, okay, it's all clean before you apply this. You see, clean and nice. Nothing in there, no dust. You don't want to leave any dust on there, okay? Now, and also don't touch with your finger. All right, turn this. We're gonna connect that to port. I'm gonna show you some magic now before we close everything. Okay, I wanna make sure that Again, see what you're doing. If you don't see it, you damage this. All right, it clicked. Let's check. So we can test our iPad before we close it. All right, so we turn this on. Here we go. We saw the Apple logo. That's a good thing. So here is the magic. It's starting. You don't have to fully close the iPad to check. I don't know the code on this iPad. I didn't ask, but I will just test it before. Okay, so look, it turned on, right? So up here, you can still control your iPad without even changing anything. Okay, let's click the home button. Is working. 1, 2, 3, delete. Let's click home button. 4, 5, 6, delete. 7, 8, 9, 0. Everything looks good. So now I know that the screen is working. Every number is responding. iPad is working. That's good thing. Okay, so now we taking this up again. We're gonna put the bracket. All right, we're gonna take those screw. We're gonna put it. I have to fix it with my tool. All right, sorry if I'm blocking, but all right, that's one. Touch is not easy, but once you do it, it's not that hard. 2. Don't let anyone to tell you you cannot do it. Yes, you can. If I can, you can. Why not? All right, so good. Now let's put this down. You remember 4 screws that we took when we put this? That's why, let's say if you left any glass underneath, so this won't fit also LCD. And you might think, why is not fitting? You will put the pressure on the LCD and next thing you know, you cracked it. Careful. That's why check before you do it. So this corner, take the other one. They are different sizes also, don't mix them up. This corner. So the fingerprint will work? Yes, it will. If you damage the fingerprint, you will say Touch ID doesn't work on the screen right away. Okay, and we took the home button from the original screen. So, and the last one. Okay, so that one is good too. Now, last thing, before we close also again, see there is dust coming on the screen. So again, you go one more time, make sure you don't leave no dust. Okay, so we're gonna peel all this and I'm going to apply also extra glue on this one. So I have my glue here, but the screen has the glue too. So let me peel that first, because it will be hard for me to peel it. All right, and I got one more here. I'm supposed to take this before, but it's okay. All right, let me take this. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Come. All right, this was the last one. Now my screen is ready, but I will do the glue. Glue time. All right, so I usually do on the corners, not too much, but like I said, I want this iPad to be safe, okay, like so it won't come off. All right, like that, and try not to put it on your LCD, just the edge on the frame, that's it. Okay, let's go here. We're gonna do this corner. My screen even has it, but I apply more. Why not? Make it safe. Okay, so far so good. Now, and we're gonna peel this sticker, because if you do it earlier, like I said, you might touch inside by accident, and right there is the fingerprint. So while you're using your iPad, you're gonna see the fingerprint inside. You know how annoying is that? And if you have OCD, think about that. Think about that. All right, we clean one more time. It's all good to go. We closing. We are closing. So we check the side first. Make sure flats. Other side. That. Perfect. Aligns. Home button works. Oops. So what I do, those clips, I put it there. That dried. Let's put this here. Got more coming here, there. So those, and your iPad is, oops, this one is done. Okay, let me put one more here. All right, this is the final product. Your iPad is ready, sir. So now look at that. You peel that, you're good to go. So home button works. 1, 2, 3. I don't know the code. 4, 5, 6. That's why I don't do too much. 7, 8, 9, 0. So we know that the numbers is working. You can get inside. Everything is working. Flat. This side, that side, that side, and top. Good to go. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Let me show you the ice very quick. Ice. And I will end this on YouTube. I'll be still live on TikTok. If you guys want to watch the rest on TikTok and answer the question, go on my TikTok page. Say bye to Ice. I'll see you guys another live repair. Thank you for watching YouTube, TikTok.